Okay. Mic is on, right? Did you turn this one on? I turned it on. I know. How exciting is that? Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I know you're not here, but you're with us in spirit. I know that. I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit. Okay. Sean's just too tall. Okay, let's move to the back of your mat. Take a nice big deep breath. Reach for the ceiling. Try to get the body nice and long. Now pull the elbows back, come halfway down. Give me a little hinge. And let's do that again. Reach back up. Hollow out the belly. Fold. Little hinge. Keep the elbows nice and high. You're trying to warm up the back of the body. Nice. Should be feeling a little tug behind the legs. Last one. Now just go into a full forward fold. Look through your knees. Hang out here for a couple of breaths, and then we're going to walk out into a plank. Really try to puff out the rib cage, like big, big, big deep breaths here. Feel it expand. Okay, now let's walk out to plank. And let's go between plank and down dog a few times. Just kind of go at your pace, nothing crazy fast. Okay, so pedal out the feet a little bit so we stretch out the calves. Come back to plank, lower to the forearms. Let the hips come down so you're in a baby cobra. Take your gaze forward. Now, while you're in this pose, still try to pull in the stomach. Nice. Okay, lift the hips up, hollow out the belly, and pull the elbows isometrically towards the knees so you create a little bit of tremble through the belly. Let it go. Back to baby cobra. Try not to sink into the shoulders. Lift those hips back up. Get those elbows pulling towards the knees. Make sure those elbows are under the shoulders. Okay, relax. Baby cobra. Now come all the way back, up onto all fours. Wrists underneath the shoulders. We're going to do a few cat-cows. So let's get a really big arch going in the back. Tuck the toes under so you're nice and stable here. And we're just going to stay here for a little bit. Just take some big, deep breaths. Now let the chest fall into the shoulders. Take your gaze forward, look up. And let's do that again. Round, tuck in, pull the tummy towards the spine. Really try to pull apart between those shoulder blades. Just hold this for 2 more breaths. Don't be in a hurry. So much benefit for us doing this. Okay, fall into those shoulders. Take your gaze, look forward. Nice. Now slide the hands out, pull your hips so they're just hovering over the heels. Forearms are off the floor. Oh, just let those armpits kind of, if they want to go towards the floor, let them. But if they're not ready, just hang out and breathe. Lily, come back here. Okay, slide those arms back in. You're going to come onto your feet. Meet me in a full forward fold. Might want to pedal your knees here. Go from bent to straight, one at a time. Maybe your torso gets a little closer to your thighs as you breathe more. Now drift your booty back. No weight in the toes. And then drift it forward. Do it again. Pull back. And forward. Now just come to like a neutral place, somewhere where your weight's between the pad and heel of the foot. One hand at a time above the knee. Slowly help the upper body come back up to standing. We're going to do a little side body stretch. Sweep that right arm up. You can let that hip go out to the side if you like. Try to get the arm nice and long. Really try to create length here. Great. Other side. Reach. Let the hip go to the side. Oh, feels so good. Okay, come on back. Okay, we're going to start with squats today with no weights. So just using our body weight to warm up a little bit more. Take your feet a little wider than hip width. Hands to the front and just give me a little squat. Nothing crazy big. This is part of your warm up still. Where's the dog? Lily, stay here. Lily's trying to explore. Come in your chair. Good girl. That's a good girl. Okay, maybe these squats are getting a little deeper. Let's take the arms out. So now they're parallel to the floor. Let's do a few more here. Okay, hold it down, lift the arms up. Just breathe, hollow out the belly. Nice job. Hands to the floor. Meet me in your bear. Knees are 1 inch above the earth. Step your right hand forward and your left foot. Other side. Other side. Backwards. Right back where you started. Hold it. Downward dog. Small down dog. Heels on the floor. Straight legs. Walk your hands back. Forward fold. So good. What did you say? And class is over? That's so funny. Hands up, come on up. Okay, time to grab the weights. We're going to continue with squats. So feet are hip width, maybe a little wider. Toes facing forward. Just come on down, give me a regular old squat as you hold the weights by your side. Nice. So let's do 5 more and then we're going to add in a bicep curl. Little chilly here today, no humidity. Definitely dropped. Okay, here we go. Give me a curl as you come up and then take it back down. Curl and lower. Great job. Wow, we're in sync, honey. 3 more. And then we're going to add on from here a shoulder press. Okay, let's do the shoulder press. Come back down. Curl, turn and press. Try to be mindful not to let those hips pull forward, right? So much to think about. Great job. Keep going. We have 4 more. 3. Time flies when you're having so much fun. 2. Here's your last one. Great job. Put them down. Have a seat. Oh, grab your band. Here's yours, honey. Oh, aren't you lucky? No, you don't get the easy one. Those big, strong legs of yours. Oh, I love my Saturday, even if you girls aren't with us. I got my honey. Honey and I are doing this workout together. Okay, wrap that band just above the ankles. We're gonna open up nice and wide. You can point or flex the feet, whatever you favor, and just hold. So before we close the feet together, I want to ask you, could they open any more? Okay, close slowly, open back up. We're just kind of warming up. Here, we're going to hold some weights and do some presses. While we do this, let's just get through 5 more repetitions here, nice and slow. It's a very deliberate move. Hopefully, if you're traveling, you brought your bands with you. So good. Okay, let's get your chest press weights. So this time, start with those palms facing out. Open up the band so there's tension through the hips. Start your presses. The band is going to stay open.
Do you want to bridge it up?
We're going to do that soon. You want to do it now?
I'm joking.
Oh.
Can't bridge the feet up.
Right. Keep holding it open. We want to get a little tremble on the outside of our glutes. Right? That's what we're going for. Okay, now 3 more, and you're going to hold your hands up at the top. We're going to add a little pulse to our feet. Here's your last one. Hold the weights up, pulse your legs out and in an inch. Keep your wrist neutral. All is good. This red band is definitely getting easier for me. Okay, take those feet to the floor. Put your weights down. You're going to move your band up your legs, just above the knee. Right? Create tension in the band. Grab hold of those weights again and bridge it up. Tension in the band. Hold that tension, start your presses. Keep squeezing that butt as best you can. Keep your tummy pulling in. And use your breath as you lift the weights up and away from your face. That's when you're breathing out. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the weights up. Turn your palms so they face each other. Just hold. Keep your wrists neutral. Out with your knees and in. An inch. Out and in. Keep going. Should be feeling this in the back of the butt. Hold them out. Lift your hips up 1/4 of an inch. Start your flies. Nice and wide, and then pull together. Am I in your way? We're only doing 8 of these. Make them great. Back of the arms, if you can, get them down on the floor or very close. Last 3, 2, last one. Hold your weights up. Out and in with the legs 1 inch. Keep that butt up. Okay, walk your knees and feet together. The tension is going to disappear in your band. I'd like your knees and feet touching one another. Now turn your weights on a 45-degree angle. Forearms come down to the floor. Press back up. 8 more times. Go at your pace. Keep your butt squeezing. Your wrists should stay neutral. 3, 2, hold your weights up. On 1, hold up, palms face each other. Your hands are now shoulder width apart. Squeeze your knees a little more and walk your feet out. Get them further out, maybe 6 inches. So you feel more of the hamstring coming to the party. Now from here, extension. Hands come down, weights are going to lower towards the shoulder and press back up. Please keep squeezing your knees. Lower and lift. Tricep extension is where the elbow and shoulder don't move. All of the movement comes from the elbow bending and the weights coming down by your shoulders. Keep squeezing the knees. Let's shoot for 5 more here, nice and slow and in control. Last 3. And 2. And 1. Okay, put your butt down, put those weights down, take that band off. Woohoo! We're coming up. I'm just gonna run and get my water. I forgot it. Up on your feet, grab a quick sip. You want some?
No, I'm just going to get mine.
No, you're not. Okay, we're doing some lateral arm work today. So I've got my little baby weights because that is my weakest link. But please, whatever you can find that's challenging and doable is what you should be using. So out and forward. We're going to alternate between the 2. Stay here, Lily. Sean has a slight forward lean. Whatever feels comfortable for you is where you should be. Now again, engage the back of the body and keep your tummy in. Keep breathing. You have 4 more. Nice job. Last 2. And 1. Good job. Put them down. Pick up your big, heavy, big boy weights. We're going to do some deadlifts. So you can go really heavy on these. Feet are hip width. Get all the weight back into your butt, back. So push your butt back, all the weight in the heels. You hinge with a long spine, come down with the weights and up. So you keep them very close to your shins, right? Ooh, Sean's doubling up. Don't forget to keep the weight back. So you're trying to challenge those hamstrings and glutes with this exercise. Keep really good posture and try to stay broad through the shoulders. Two more. We're going to transition this into a single leg deadlift. One more. Okay, weights beside you, all the weight into the right foot. Come on down, sweep that left leg back. Come down, come down, come down. Come up in control, not fast, switch legs. So we're going to alternate each side. Just sort of go at your own pace. It's a nice little balance challenge. Training one leg at a time is always a good idea, because you can't cheat, right? If your weak leg is your left side, it's got to find a way to figure out how to do this. Maybe it's your right side. We all have a side. That's why I really love doing these. They're so much harder than both feet on the floor. Keep going. And Sue, if you're doing this workout, Sue, this is still a fabulous exercise, even if you're not holding weights. One more on each side. We're gonna do it. Woohoo, happy Saturday. Sean and I are getting ready to go golfing on this gorgeous day. It's gonna be 79 degrees and no humidity and full sun, 0 rain. Woohoo! It's the way it should be every weekend. Okay, put them down. We got our little Pilates sit-ups, my favorite. Let's go. Straight leg, lying down. Come on down nice and slow. C-curve the spine, suck in the belly. Now come with the arms all the way back for a fabulous stretch. Oh, how good does that feel?
Good enough to stay.
Yeah, good enough to stay here. Okay, arms up, head up, chin tucks, tummy in, roll back up, reach it forward. Now you're gonna hang out here for a nice little lower back stretch. Okay, let's repeat. Come on down. Really slow and in control, arms back. Now we're not going to hang out here as long. As soon as you get back there, start to come back forward. Dive forward with your spine rounding. Back up. So the spine never really lengthens here. You keep it C-curving. Except for when you're lying down. Yes, as Sean pointed out. I love having him correct me all the time. And he loves correcting me. No jerkiness and no momentum. This should all be performed very deliberate, slow, and in control. Right? That's how we roll. Got to do it right. And you want to look at your tummy when you're starting to come back up to make sure it's just not trying to sneak out on you, because it has a habit of doing that. Okay, we have 3 more. And then we're back to our legs. I'm going to do some sumos with some really heavy weight. Getting our inner thighs a little more involved. Okay, here's your last one. Then you're up on your feet with your 2 weights or 1 heavy one, whatever you can muster together. Okay. Cheers. Happy Saturday. I think I'm going to use one of yours if you don't mind. Okay, you ready? I'm going to turn sideways because I want my feet to, actually, no, I'll use the grass. So feet are out. I got to get a better grip. However you want to hold your weight is fine. Keep a really long spine here. Good posture. Come down and squeeze as you come up. So the way I'm holding this weight, it's making me work my back too. Just make sure you don't round forward. Squeeze. Now we're going to add a little power to this. So power up, come down slow. Power up and down. The minute you power that weight back up, you should feel a little spike in the heart rate, which is great. We have 4 more. 3. Okay, come on down, just hold. Just hold it, breathe. Count to 5, nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Okay, put that weight down. Thank you. Oh, so much easier when he's here. In golf, it's like having a caddy. Okay, honey. Yeah. Lateral lunges. So find your weights for a lateral lunge. And again, if you don't have weights, work a big range of motion and you'll be fine. So we're going to go side to side. So step your feet out wide, bring your weights out in front. Okay, lunge right. Come back all the way up. So both legs are straight, squeeze your butt, and then lunge left. And again, this isn't about going quick. It's about good range of motion. Really want to pull those butt cheeks back. Find a way to get them back. Nice. Great job. Keep it going. Okay, 2 more. And then instead of coming all the way up to standing, we're going to just scoot across, keeping the legs bent. So let's start that. So lunge left, scoot over right, come up, go down right, scoot over left, come back up, go down left, scoot over right, and up. Keep that going for 4 more times. Great job. This is such a good exercise. 2 more. You're almost there. Last one. Nice job. Okay, put them down. Oh, grab a quick sip. We're going to work our triceps again. And we're going to do our forward and side arm raises. So we're going to start with the triceps, standing up. So when people do this move, their elbows are way out. Get them close to the side of your head if you can. And please don't drop the chin. And please don't let the hips pull forward, right? And let the range be big. So if you can watch me from the side, weight goes all the way down between my shoulder blades. Without pulling the head forward, you want to keep your neck nice and long. Use your butt cheeks. So much to think about. Okay, we're going to speed it up for 5 and we're done these tries. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Back to our lateral and forward arm raises. You ready? Let's do it. Out to the side and forward and side. You can have a slight forward lean if you like. Just remember to hollow out the stomach. And of course, breathe, right? Nice job. 2 more. Oh, 1 more. Forward and side. Okay. Back down on the floor for some crunches. So we got some choices. We're going to start with a basic crunch and then we're going to add our knees and legs to the move. So right now you're starting out with your legs bent, hands behind your head, just lightly, right? They don't pull your head up. It's your abdominals that pull up. So normally I conduct this with a pace like 3 counts up, hold, 3 counts down. I'm just going to let you do it at your own pace. So however you like to crunch is what you're doing. The only thing I ask is that you keep the tummy pulling down actively. Even when the head hits the floor, please don't let those muscles relax. You're constantly pulling them down. So you should have a nice flat tummy. Your chin tucks. The head hits the floor every time. So we're not using momentum, although maybe we're going a little quicker than we normally do. Breathe out when you lift up. In when you go down. 5 more. Okay, pull those knees into the body. We're just going to chill out here for a sec. Maybe hold them independent of one another, make a nice circle. This is just a little reset for us. Maybe you change the direction of your circle. Okay, so legs up, get them straight. Take them down. Hands behind your head. Pull the elbows and knees to connect. Let your butt cheeks roll up off the floor, extend back out. So you're sort of doing a pelvic tilt up. When you come in, then you go back out. And again, if this is too challenging, you can always limit the range or just keep your feet on the floor. We have 5 more. 4 more. Nice job. Okay, let the legs go all the way down. Let the arms go all the way back behind you. Really try to pull the body in opposite directions. Point your toes. This should feel like just delightful. Take a few more breaths. Keep nice and broad through your shoulders. Okay, come on back up. Roll yourself up, hollow out your belly, roll up, and come back up to standing. We're going to do a little tightrope lunge. So the first time through, we're not going to hold any weights. So left foot forward, right foot back. Try to line up your feet like you're walking a tightrope. So look down and try to have both legs straight for me. It's going to be challenging. This is a balance challenge. And then we're going to bring some strength into it. So release the hands forward, but stay nice and broad through the shoulders. And just give me a nice hinge down. Almost like you're doing the pyramid stretch, but you're on a tightrope. Okay, so that front leg is straight and then come back up. So this is the move, right? Pretty easy. You got this. The only really difficult part is the balancing part. We're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to pick up weights. I'm going to have some weights come to this party. Like, why not, right? This is a weight class after all. Woo, last one. Okay, so pick up your weights. You want to use those? I'll use these, it's fine. Come back to the same foot position on the same leg. Both legs are pretty much straight. So one foot is immediately behind the other, of course, with space. Come on down. Little bit of a different dynamic now that you're using weights. Keep it nice and smooth, come back up. So you have 6 more here, and then we do the other side. When we switch to the other side, we're going to start out with no weights, just like we did on this side. So you should be halfway, maybe you have 3 more to go. Last one. Whoa. You got to really concentrate. That's why I love working balance, because it requires such a strong focus. Put your weights down. Get your feet in position. Tightrope. Here we go. Both legs are straight. Feels good. Nice little stretch. Whoa, really concentrate. So the easiest way to really help balance become a little bit easier is to pick a spot on the floor and just focus there. 2 more and then we'll add the weights. And again, if you don't have weights, don't worry about it. Still fine without them. Okay, grab them if you have them. Get back into the exact same position. Keep going. Find as much muscle as you can to join in this balance challenge. Four more. Whoops. It's kind of like golf. You got to really concentrate on what you're doing. I hope you guys did a good job with sitting on the edge of your seats like we talked about in our last class. Love to hear how that went. Come on back down. Going to have you get onto that right butt cheek with your legs out at a 45-degree angle from your body. Your right elbow's on the floor. Tuck in and extend out. Lift up, tuck in, and extend out. So you go out 45, you come up, you tuck in, you go back out, and then you lower. You can do it as one nice smooth motion. Four more and we switch sides. Hollow out the belly. You know that, right? 3. You're on the fats. I say fat, and then Sean always corrects me. He says, it's not fat, it's muscle. Okay, other side. Right on that muscle. Let's go. Legs out. So come up, tuck in, and out. Lift. So where are you feeling this when you do this? I hope it's your oblique. You're doing it different than me. Okay, up, tuck in, extend out, lift, in, out, up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. These are not easy. Last 1 and done. Okay, nice job. We're going to do Sean's exercise because it's his favorite and he's here and we're here. And I can't think of why we wouldn't do it. Can you? And then we're stretching and we're out of here. How awesome is that? So we have less than 5 minutes. So you're going to have lying down, toes and knees touch, only a small bend in the leg. It's up to you to make it really small because that makes it harder. The more your legs are bent, the easier the exercise is. Now get nice and flat on your shoulder blades, fingertips on the mat, cup the hand, squeeze the knees. Now, before we attempt to lift our hips up, I'd like you to isometrically move your heels towards your butt. Create that activation of muscle, then lift and keep that activation of the heels pulling isometrically towards the butt. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, release it. You have 2 more attempts at this, and then we're going to all meet in a pigeon stretch. Oh, feels so good. Okay, here we go. Round 2. You know the drill. Get it going. Just please don't forget to pull the heels towards the butt before you lift. And like Sean says, the most important part of this is squeezing your inner thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Your last big, huge effort of the day. We love to go out with a challenging move, right, honey?
Yes.
Okay, toes in, knees in, little bend. Isometric pull. Lift and breathe. Squeeze harder. It's really on you to make this as great as you want it to be. And my suggestion would be to kill it. Just kill it. You know, it's your last exercise. So count to 10 slowly. 1, in your own mind.
10.
Maybe you're getting close to 5. Maybe not, because you're feeling it today. 3, 2. That's it for me. Okay, pull those knees into the chest. Keep the knees together, make a little circle, and then we're meeting in pigeon. If you want to skip this and go right to pigeon because you like that better, you're already there. Okay. Okay. So pick a side in pigeon because we're doing both. Once you're in your happy place, it's 6 big, huge breaths before you go to the other side. Okay, switch if you're ready. This is my favorite side to do. Okay, come on back up. You're on all fours, do a couple of cat cows. Whatever pace you like. I like hanging out in this cat. Feels so good. I guess that's why cats do this, right? I could never understand why people would do cat cows at the gym and they would do them super duper fast. You know, I like to kind of savor the stretchy, bendy, nice feel. Okay, let's walk it back. You're in a forward fold. Hands above the knees. Help your body get back up to standing. There you are. Take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you guys so much for your power and strength. Get it done. Get it done. Like my sister says, just show up. Right? We showed up. And I know you ladies are going to show up later. And I'm very proud of each and every one of you. So I hope you have a lovely day. We will see you all tomorrow. 8 o'clock tomorrow. Don't forget.